Hey y'all, I'm Elisa, the Scrappy Wife behind ScrappyWife.com, and today I am doing a plan with me. I am working in my February monthly layout, and I'm definitely doing a Valentine's theme because I cannot wait to use this gorgeous new book, the Happy Valentine's Day book from the Happy Heart Be Happy box from the Happy Planner. So I'm going to be using stickers from this book. I also have all of the washi tape pulled out that came in that box, and these gorgeous kind of vellum transparent or translucent post-it notes, which I think are super cute, and so I'm excited to give these a try as well. So I will put you guys on fast forward and let's go. All right, so I really like these post-it notes. I think they're super cool. They're vellum, like they have a translucent look to them. And so you can see that you can totally see lines underneath them. You can layer clear stickers on top of them and underneath them, and the overlap ends up being super cool. I was totally digging it. And for my monthly spreads, I really like decorating down the middle of the page. We have a lot going on. I have a lot to notate in my monthly spreads, and so they end up being a little bit chaotic, but if I focus a lot of the decor right in the middle, it kind of sets a tone, and when you flip to that page, it definitely gives you the feel for the month, if that makes sense. So I'm going to use these little conversation hearts to fill in some of the gaps, and really the middle of this page is going to just be like a Valentine's Day explosion, which is tons of fun. I really like Valentine's Day. I love the sticker book in that it's not super like corny love, like sappy love. It's like self-love and friend love and kind of quirky illustrations that I think are really fun and definitely fit my style. So this sticker book was like totally up my alley. I definitely dug this particular book that was Valentine's themed. At this point, I liked how this one was going, but I just wanted to take it up to another level. So I'm going to look and see what other clear stickers I have that I can layer over the top. So for instance, this rose, I wasn't sure what it would look like layered over the pink. And so I'll hold on to it for a second. Love this one, Feeling the Love. Such cute writing. It's just so whimsical. And then when you put the Oh, I'm not going to do it. I'm testing other stickers. See, I'm afraid to put the rose down because I'm afraid you won't see it. But you know what? It accidentally went down, and now I'm like, you can totally see that rose, and it is super cute in the background, and it's really subtle, which I like. A little rainbow, because of course, I love me some rainbows. I thought about doing the XOXO, but that really, like I put it down, and then I'll end up changing my mind. That wasn't, it's too many letters, actually. I feel like too much going on in that area. Love the mail, the little happy mail symbol, super cute. So that's gonna go. I liked the kind of hint of black that was coming up with some of these clear stickers, and I thought that would be a really nice addition down the middle of my page. So I gotta move the rainbow over a little bit just to make room, but it all fits in eventually, and it turns out to be super cute. And I'll do this little heart whimsy up here. How cute is the middle of that page? I love it. It definitely, like I said, sets the tone for the month, has this really fun, whimsical feel, bright and happy for Valentine's. I don't always decorate seasonally, but when I do, the monthly spread is probably the place I'm most likely to do it, just because I feel like each month has a theme or a feel to it, so it makes sense for me to do a seasonal spread for the monthly page. All right, I'm starting to look through to see what else I can notate. February is the month of birthdays in my house. So first, let's put down this monthly box for Happy Heart Day on Valentine's Day. I have all the birthdays. So my daughter's birthday is the 26th. My twin sons were born on February 28th. So it's a busy month for us as far as birthdays and birthday parties and all of that goodness. So I'm going to put down a couple boxes so I can notate their birthdays. And then of course, just because it's birthday month, just because it's Valentine's month, doesn't mean the other stuff doesn't stop. So there's a lot going on. I am a winter guard judge in my free time on my weekends. And so I have a couple of different competitions that I'm traveling to in February. So I need to put those down and notate those. I start off with these boxes because I think that that is what I'm going to use to notate, and you'll see later on I find a better sticker to put down for that. So I start out with a couple boxes. I end up shifting those and moving those to a different place on the spread later on. Washi tape comes in really handy for marking soccer tournaments. So I use washi tape for things that last more than one day, like a tournament or a vacation or something like that. So I'm marking a soccer tournament. And that's when I find this really sweet sticker that says what, when, and where. And I thought that would be perfect for me to actually write my judging assignment. So I think I'm going to put it there, but I changed my mind. I'm going to shift that over. I'll use these black boxes for Girl Scout meetings. Those will be shifted over. And then I will use these other stickers to notate judging assignments for the month of February. So I actually end up switching around. I do a black and then a purple, but I don't like that the black boxes are all on the same line. So I'm going to shift the black box down. I know it's silly. It's like a little picky thing and it doesn't actually matter that much. But you know, this is a spread I come back to over and over through the month. So I definitely want to make sure it's organized and that it's eye-pleasing to me. It can be really hard to notate all of the activities on my monthly spread. So I like these really skinny boxes and I like the repetitiveness of them. So these particular boxes with hearts on them will repeat on soccer practice days. So I'll be able to look at a glance and see that that's when soccer practice is. And then I end up using bullets. I use star bullets and hearts and exclamation points to notate some different activities that my kiddos have going on. And the fact that I repeat the same shape or some months I do the same color, that really makes it stand out to me so I can see which activity is which. And also when they occur on the same day, I generally have them in the same spot. And I'll show you what I mean with these hearts. So one of my boys has track practice on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I'm going to use the heart as kind of a bullet to mark that practice. And at the bottom of the page, I know I'm going to have a space for an additional practice that's later in the day, so I like to do it chronologically. But the heart is going to be kind of in the middle of the box, and even though on Thursdays we don't have something else on Thursday evenings, I'm still going to have that heart float in the middle of the box because it denotes track, and it will be in the same place, kind of at the same time. If all of that makes sense, then, I mean, that's just how my head thinks, how I think through a schedule. And so seeing it visually really helps me just know what's coming up and remind me what's happening that week. And you'll see that, yes, it does end up getting pretty clustered here in the middle. We have a lot of activities, but you know, this is supposed to be a very functional planner for me, and it is. And so I don't just decorate it for the sake of decorating. I don't just decorate it to put pictures up on Instagram. I decorate it so that it works for me and works for my family. And so if it ends up being a little grouped in weird, you know, ways, and I have open spaces, that's just how it works for that month. All right, now I'm using stars to notate a different kind of practice on Tuesday evenings. And then the last shape I'll end up using would be the exclamation points, and that'll be gymnastics practice. And you can see, again, kind of keeping things in the same order, keeping the same symbol for the same type of practice, and it just helps me see things a little bit clearer. I'm also trying to keep some color consistency within a box because I know there's a ton going on, and having the colors makes it look a little bit less cluttered when the colors of the box are the same, if that makes sense. So the colors of the bullet points within one box are all the same. I'm having a little trouble layering this particular exclamation point because that box is a little bit large, but in the end it works, and I'll get all of these down to make sure I have room. I didn't leave room to notate on February 14th. I'm not sure if my kids have these activities on the 14th, and I ran out of room on the 28th, so I'll just move this over and I'll just end up having an arrow or something. All right, I think that is most of the activities that we have going on. So I think that's a lot of the function. I think I can start with some decorative elements. I love this little record player. How stinking cute. So I want to add it over here on the side, and then it just doesn't fit totally where I want it, so I'm going to just fill in a little space here with these black hearts, again coming from that area. It's so cute, you guys. And then I really liked this that says, "This life is so very lovely." Again, kind of setting the tone for the month. I want to leave part of the sidebar open, most likely for like a running to-do list for the birthdays that are all at the end of the month, and then I'll have this little happy mail here at the bottom. I didn't want to forget to use some of the washi tape for more than just marking on the calendar. And I love this black XOXO washi tape. For some reason, the washi tape at the bottom grounds the page for me. It just frames it in. It makes sense to me, and I love having strips of washi tape. I do this on a lot of my monthly spreads in a lot of my different planners. I do it on my faith planner. I do it on my social media planner. It just kind of works for me. So I'm including some at the top as well. And the black, like I said, kind of frames it in. And then the last thing I'm gonna do would be to add a few more stickers in the middle to my cluster, just because, you know, guys, I haven't spent a lot of time in the sticker book and it is adorable. Like, I can't wait. I wanted to use all the stickers, and I can't wait to do some weekly spreads with this sticker book. I think it's just so fun. And yes, it's Valentine's theme. I don't think it's just for Valentine's Day though. I mean, it's just a fun, lovely spread. Like, I think it would be a great anniversary time to do. I think it would be great for notating like a girls' weekend, do a theme for a getaway in that way. I think it would just be a lot of fun. All right, a few more stickers. You know there's rainbows, so I got to include those. And a few of the kissy faces. I end up changing that clear one because I find some paper ones that are a tiny bit smaller than I want to include on the spread. So I'll switch those out, and then I will cut apart my spread. When you do stickers down the middle, you just line up your pages, do the stickers, and then flip it over, cut down the middle so you can separate your two pages. And I end up using my We Are Memory Keepers disc punch to re-punch all of the holes that are covered up by stickers. Love the disc punch. It just works really, really well. It's like my favorite tool. So it works super well. Just moving some of these little kissy faces around. And then my spread will be done, and I will pop it back into my planner when February is ready to go. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider hitting that subscribe button as well as the bell notification button. All of the supplies I used are from the Happy Planner Be Happy box, the second one that released in January, which is the Happy Heart box, and I will link it below if it is still in stock. I want to give a huge shout out to all of my Patreon members. Thank you so much for all of your support. You're going to see their name at the end of the video. They just make this channel possible, and they also receive a lot of extra perks over on Patreon. So if you are interested in becoming a Patreon member, then make sure to check the link for my Patreon page in the description box. All right, I hope that you have a fabulous day, and as always, keep it creative.